Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sop, and I camp out with Lion's Den, Hawan Ben Yashawada in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I would like to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women and children. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Ha Rokak Wadash Mahamath. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawam. Salutation to the Akims who are on the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, well, look at here. This was 1 hour ago. One of the Akim sent this to the chat group. And it says on this video that no more cash in Europe. The digital wallet is almost here. Yep. Getting close to America, huh? Crazy but true, right? I mean, I remember when we used to when all we knew how to use was Federal Reserve notes, right? Counterfeit paper and then credit cards. Now they want us to use digital wallets. Right? And all they gotta do really is just close down the banks and just watch people go into the internet to pay their bills through this smart wallet, digital wallet, sign up. But watch what they're going to say about this when I turn this video on. The title of this lesson is called, His Words Was Softer Than Oil. Woo! Here we go.
Do not comply. In fact, I think we should put them on a redacted t-shirt. Do not comply. Do not comply with this next tyrannical government move, which just rolled out in Europe. We have unbelievable news over the past 24 hours out of Europe that the mainstream media, of course, is totally ignoring the story, which is, I'm sure, a surprise to you. Go to Bloomberg, go to the Financial Times, go to the Wall Street Journal, you won't find the story, which is, to me, unbelievable. Like, aren't they supposed to be covering the financial world? And this is at the heart of it, and they're totally ignoring the story. It could have massive implications for you and your family. Yes, this is about Europe, but it's coming to the United States as we speak because the Federal Reserve is actively working on the very same thing, and the Biden administration wants it. So if you think you're in America and you're safe from this, you're not. This has broad implications. And you should see Europe, frankly, as a cautionary tale because we are watching the EU collapsing in real time. And today we got our clearest sign yet. The European Parliament voted to roll out the digital identification program. Now, the European Parliament and member states just reached an agreement on introducing the digital identity, the EID, which includes a digital wallet. Unless it gets miraculously voted down, which is highly unlikely, unless you somehow, guys, rise up and take action. If you're anybody watching in Europe right now wants to, write to your members of Parliament and let them know that you do not stand for this. But most people will wait until the pain is too great and it's already passed to do anything.
Slakia, that's not true because no government is going to listen to what you say anyway. They don't work for us, right? They do what the corporation pay them to do. Here we go.
About it. That's usually what happens. And this will pass, and it will soon take over everyone's lives in the European Union. Now, you have to understand, they are wrapping this in like a burrito of convenience. That your life will be dramatically improved because your digital passport will keep everything nice and neat for you, tidy in one digital ID, right? It sounds great. And that's how they'll sell it to you. Your central bank digital currency, your biometric data, your medical records, all of your personal information, your whereabouts, your movement through GPS, all of it being tracked instantaneously and verified by the government. Of course, most troubling is the central bank digital currency, and that's the big piece of this, the digital euro. Rob Roos, of course, member of the European Parliament, is standing strong against this. He just left the meeting, and he posted this video on social media to warn all of us about what comes next. Watch.
Oops, Slakia.
Hey there, pet lovers. Fellow dog person here. Are you looking for a way to keep your furry friends healthy and happy? Well,
I just left the room where we had the negotiations about the digital identity, and I have bad news. The member states and the European Parliament came to an agreement. That means that probably not far from now, the digital identity will be effect in the European Union. Right after this agreement, Commissioner Breton said, now we have the digital identity wallet, we have to put something in it. And what he meant was the digital euro, also known as the central bank digital currency. And this is a very bad development. They always promise us not to make this connection. And even a lot of experts, privacy experts and security experts, warned also last week this is a very bad idea for our privacy and our freedom. And still, this digital identity is pushed through. But it's not too late, because we still have to vote on this in the plenary. So what you can do, send your MEP from your member state an email and tell him or tell her that you are against this tool.
So that's what we can do, or wait until the pain is there. And that's usually what people do. After it's already passed and is put into law, then people will rise up and complain about it, and then it's too late. So now, if you happen to be in Europe, you can absolutely do something about this. And again, you can also take action now in the United States and let your member of Congress know that you absolutely do not want a digital ID backed with a central bank digital currency. They're moving towards it. And they're taking away cash and getting rid of ATM machines. I just want to highlight something, though, that he said about Thierry Breton, who said that we now have a digital wallet, so we have to put something in it. Right? That was the message coming out of this. And he said absolutely not. And what he means, of course, is the central bank digital currency. We've been warning against this for more than a year now on this show, and it is happening. As Catherine Austin Fitts just said, this is all about controlling everything you do. Make no mistake. Listen.
Where is this leading? When you have a 100%, what they're shooting for is an all digital system. And if you have a 100% digital system, that can be controlled centrally. And not only can your money be limited to different, geographical areas or spatial areas, but it can also be limited to, sort of what you can buy, when you can buy it. And it can literally tax you without your permission. You can install a system of taxation without representation.
Okay, let me just stop it there before it gets any too strong. But as you can see, it's going to be total control to the Edomites, their dream come true, where they can show their real, true, ugly face. Okay? And they want to do this worldwide. I want to go to Psalm chapter 55, verse 20. He has put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. Yeah. They break treaties. You can't go by what they say and what they put in paper, because it's only for their advantage. It's to entrap the people so they can keep on stealing. Right? But all this has to happen because Yahweh Shin Yahushai made it clear that they Yahweh Shin Yahushai control all things, right? And rest assured that once this happens, and it will happen because Scripture said it's going to happen, okay? Slakia. Then the MOTB mandate will come, okay? Verse 21. The word of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, in his mind. His words were softer than what? Than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yeah. It's all to control the whole world and to take down the multitude of people, right? Because it's too many people, they cannot control them, right? Verse 22. Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. It's going to come a point where, we won't be able to buy or sell or work, right? Because you don't have that digital wallet that's going to come with the Karagma, okay? You won't be able to do anything. We're going to have to just, put our trust and faith in Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Verse 23, but thou, O Yahweh, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. Yeah. Once they start taking that Karagma inside their body, all kinds of hell is going to break loose, blisters and other issues of the body are going to, malfunction. Let me put it to you that way. I want to go to Psalm chapter 37, verse 5. Yep. Commit thy ways unto Yahweh, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Yeah. The Edomites, they strongly believe that they're going to be able to conquer the whole world. But so many people around the world are going to be against it. Okay? It's going to bring up an uprising, and they know this. Okay? So they got their, their weapons and military ready, martial law, right? Verse 6, and he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, as the truth, and thy judgment as the noonday, right? Happy we will be when Yahweh Shai comes back and remove these wicked people from the face of the earth, man. Verse 7, rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prosper in his ways, because of the man who brings wicked devices to pass. Yeah. We're going to see a lot of people real happy, right? So-called Negros Latinos, Native American speckled birds who say, yeah, man, I got the digital wallet. I'm doing good. I'm traveling, I got a car, right? I buy food. There's nothing bad about it. Okay? Well, it will pass when you start seeing the truth behind the device. Okay? You will see how wicked it really is. Verse 8, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. That's right. If the so-called Negros Latino American speckled birds want to take the Karagma, because they want to live good, look good, and feel good for that moment, no need for us to be angry at them, right? Or to commit any sins. No. We're just going to have to, put our trust in Yahweh Shingo Shai, and whatever we got to go through, we're going to have to go through. That's it. Let me go to Job. What? 11, chapter 11, verse 17. And thy age shall be clear than the noonday. You be confident when Yahweh Shai comes back and cleans all this place, we don't have to worry no more living under this wicked system. Thou shalt shine forth, thou shalt be as the morning. Yeah. When he gives us that new body that does not get sick, does not get old, does not die, the whole world is going to see the truth. Who true people are of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. 18, and thou shalt be secure because there is hope. Yes, thou shalt dig about thee, and thou shalt take thy rest in safety. Yeah. You know, this madness of this wicked kingdom that is not our kingdom to begin with, it is coming to an end. Okay? And the Edomites know it. They just don't care because that's all they can do. They are self-destructive. That's the way they were programmed. Okay? So they're going to do everything they can to live off of the technology that Yahweh Shin Yahshai gave them. Right? But it's going to fail. It's not going to work for them the way they think. AI is not going to save them. Verse 19, also thou shalt lie down, and none shall make thee afraid. Yes, many shall make follow unto thee. Okay, pursue. Right? Because they're going to say, wow, these are the people of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai. We were wrong. We were flying the tiny, tiny, tiny hats. Too late. Verse 20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, Salakia, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. Woo! Man, when the Edomites see those big, giant so-called UFOs, in the Bible they call chariots or clouds, and see a host of those chariots, which are going to be angels. That's it. It's a done deal. Right? Hasta la vista, baby. Lamentation. Give me a minute looking for Lamentation here. Ooh, did I pass it? I guess I did. Oh, here it goes. Lamentation chapter 3, verse 26. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're being patiently when the time comes that we cannot be no more on the internet, right? On YouTube, right? The unicorn. That's it. We just wait patiently for Yahweh Shai. So the follower Yahweh can say to Yahweh Shai, it is time. Go clean house. Ephesians chapter 4. Oops. Chapter 4, verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Verse 27. Neither give place to the devil. That's right. Don't fall for his trick, right? Control your feelings and emotions. Verse 28. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good, that he may have to give to him that needs. Right? You know, they want to show that AI is going to take everybody's job. Okay, well, take it. Okay? One thing that we have to remember that we've been so programmed to forget, right? We've all been taught that we are consumers. No, we're not consumers only. We are also creators. So let's create that which is needed, not that which is wanted. I'll put it that way. Song chapter 4, okay, verse 4. Stand in awe and sin not. Commute with your own heart, with your mind, upon your bed and be still. Yeah. All we can do is meditate in the name of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, right? If we need to speak or utter what we need to say or answer, we do. But hey, we focus and concentrate more on that name, right? Because he's the only one that can come back and help us. I mean, the technology that the Edomites have is so advanced to what all we got was only a smartphone. Come on, man. They got drones, right? And who knows what else? Cyborg robots, half human, half robot, right? It's going to get crazy out there. Verse 5, offer the sacrifice of righteousness. Put your trust in Yahweh. That's all we can do. There goes the solution, right? When you are weak, you are strong. Deuteronomy. Chapter 33, verse 19. They shall call the people unto the mountains, right? The government. There they shall offer sacrifice of righteousness, for they shall suck of the abundance of the sea and of treasure hid in the sand. Yeah. For doing the work of Yahweh Shai as a living sacrifice, okay, that we are really set out to do, he will bless us. Okay? Not all of us are going to be taken out to begin with. Okay? Only those that Yahweh Shai, says it's your turn. You have to go through it. And it has to be done. I'm going to leave it with what? With Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 12. Verse 19. Give me a minute. The lips of truth shall be established forever. Woo, that is beautiful. But a lying tongue is but for a moment. That's right. And that's how come their digital wallet is only going to be for a moment. Okay? It's not going to go the way they are planning or the way they think, the Edomites. I'll leave it. I'm going to jump to verse 22. Lying lips are an abomination to Yahweh, but they that deal truly are his delight. That is so beautiful. And I hope that this was, I'm reading something else here, Slakia. Give me a minute. The spirit moving. And then what? His name. Okay, no. I'll leave it with that, and I hope it was edifying. With that, I'll say Shalom.